Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in today's video we will be talking about ecological succession. Also we will be discussing some of the MCQs related to the same topic, and the PDF is available in the description box. So without wasting any time, let's get started. So to know about ecological succession, or to read about ecological succession, first of all we need to know what is the difference between population and community, or what is population and what is community. So population is a group of individuals of a particular species occupying an unit area. They are individuals of the same species, right? And what is a community? Community is nothing but a combination of different populations in an ecosystem. So community is formed when various types of populations are combined, and it is forming a community in the ecosystem. So when we are talking about ecological succession, we are basically talking about the community. The ecological succession happens in a community, that is the combination of different types of populations. Now, the definition of ecological succession, what exactly is ecological succession? So, the definition says ecological succession is a gradual and sequential replacement. That is, it happens sequence by sequence, right? Replacement of one community by the other in an area over a period of time. So, it is nothing but the replacement of one community by the other one, which is then not suitable for that area, or the climate or something is not right for that community, so it will be replaced by some of the communities which can adapt to those situations over a period of time, right? So here you can see that there is no community here, and after some time or after many years the forest has developed. So it is a kind of ecological succession that will happen, right? Now we need to understand some of the terms to move further in the chapter. So first of all, the first term is pioneer species. That means the species that first colonize any new habitat. So as you have seen in the previous slide, we have seen a rock, right? So whatever will be the first species that will colonize on that rock will be called as the pioneer species, or in other words we can say the species which start the process of ecological succession will be known as, in a new area, will be known as a pioneer species. Second is the climax species. The name itself is very clear to you. The final species, right? We talk about the movie Climax, that is the final ending part. So it is the final species that maintain its equilibrium with the climate of the area. So it has no problem with the climate of the area, it maintains its equilibrium, and hence it can sustain in that area for longer period of time. Hence it is known as the climax species. One more term is there, that is serial community. So it is the intermediate stage found in ecological succession in ecosystem advancing towards its climax community. So you can understand very clearly that first pioneer species will be there, then there will be certain serial communities, and in the end the climax community or climax species will end the process of ecological succession, and it will be in equilibrium. So serial communities are the ones that come in between these two, the species or the communities that come in between these two, right? Now the types of ecological succession, there are basically two types of ecological successions. First is the primary and second one is the secondary. The primary ecological succession is the formation of a stable ecosystem in a previously uninhabited area. So this term is very important, that is uninhabited. Nobody has resided there, or nobody is living there. It has not been habitated by any of these species. So if there is formation of stable ecosystem in that area, it will be known as the primary succession. Also, the region characterized by absence of soil or living organisms. There will be no soil before the establishment of that area, right? And there will be no living organisms also living in that area. Now what is secondary succession? That is formation of a stable ecosystem on a previously colonized but damaged habitat. So it has been previously colonized by some of the organism or some of the species, but it has been damaged. So again the succession process will start there. So that type of succession is known as secondary succession. Also, the soil and nutrients are already present because somebody has habitated there, somebody has been living there, has been using the soil and nutrients, but the area just have been damaged, the soil and nutrients are still present. So from this we can clearly understand that the secondary succession is usually faster than primary succession. It is not like it happens in just 2 years and it is happening in thousands of years, but there is a difference between the two. If it will happen in 100 years, this might take 75 years or 70 years, right? So it will be faster than primary succession. Now, the primary succession, the examples of primary succession, first is cold lava. If there is a volcanic eruption in an area and the lava has cooled down, the communities that will come and will reside there, and the succession that will happen there will be known as primary succession. Also, if there is a bare rock, the examples of secondary succession are harvested land. If a land has been harvested and it has been left like that, and then there are some of the species that are growing there, that will be called as secondary succession. Also, wildfires. If there is some kind of fire in an area or in the forest, then after the fire has ended, whatever species will come there and will the succession will again start, it will be known as the secondary succession. Now we will talk about the process of succession. What exactly happens when succession is happening in any of the area, either it is secondary or it is primary. So first is nudation. The first step is nudation. What does it mean? It means development of a bare area without any life form. So what does this mean? In the case of primary, what will happen? There will be development of maybe a bare rock, or there will be volcanic eruption and the lava will cool down. Or in the secondary succession, what will happen is the area has now no life forms there. So the development of bare area is known as nudation. The next step is invasion. Now the invasion means the successful establishment of a species in a bare area. Now the area has been formed. Now what will happen is some species will come there and it will establish itself. But invasion also happens in three steps. What are they? Migration, ecesis, and aggregation, right? So we'll talk about all of these processes one by one. So in migration, what will happen is the seeds or spores of a species reach the bare area due to migration. Why are we only talking about seeds and spores that will develop into plants? Because for an area to be ready for the consumers, the producers must come first. So the seeds or spores will first germinate the plants or plant-like organisms, and then only the animals can live there. Also, the migration can be achieved through air or water medium or any other sort of migration medium if that is present. Now, the second step is ecesis. That means it is the process of successful establishment of a species in the bare area. What has happened in the migration is that the species have thus reached the bare area. In ecesis, what will happen is it will be successfully established in that area. What will happen with that? It will germinate, it will grow, and it will also reproduce. The third one is aggregation. It means the individuals of the species increase their number and they stay close to each other. Now in aggregation is what they will increase in number, they will multiply basically, and they will stay close to each other. That is, the species will be closer to each other. They will be helping each other maybe in nutrients or some other form. Here you can see that there is a bare rock, and the brown parts that you see are nothing but the lichens. So in this on this rock, what has happened is the invasion of lichens has happened. They have came to this area, migrated to this area, their spores or something, and then they have multiplied, they have grown, and lastly they have increased in number, and now they are residing there. The third step in the succession, the first was nudation, second was invasion, third is competition and coaction. So what does competition mean? It is between the individuals for food or for space. When the number of individuals will increase, obviously their space will be less, or the food material or the nutrients will be lesser for them, so they will compete for that. This may happen intra-specific, that is within the species, or it can happen between two species, that is intraspecific. It may also be, the competition may also be intra or intraspecific. Now the coaction, individuals of a species affect each other's life in various ways, and this is called as coaction. They are living together and their actions will affect each other's life, that is known as coaction. So this is competition and coaction. The fourth step is reaction. So in reaction, the modification of the environment through the influence of living organisms present on it will happen. So the environment that the species have invaded will be influenced by it, and it will be changed, it will be modified. And after modification, what will happen is, this is a very important step. Due to these modifications, the present community, the community that has come and that has invaded and that has successfully established itself, will become unsuitable for the existing environmental conditions. So now what will happen is, it will be removed from that area and some new species will come into that area. So these four steps will happen in a cycle. There is one more step, that is the last step. But why I'm saying that this is a very important step, because it is a transition step. The modifications will cause the removal of one of the species, and some other species will come into that area. And the last one is stabilization or climax. When the climax species will come, then only this will happen. So this is not part of all of these succession stages, right? So it is the final community maintain its equilibrium with the climate and other conditions of the area. Mostly the climax communities are forests. I'll tell you about this in the next part of this same video. There'll be one more part of the ecological succession. I'll be explaining this fact in that video, right? Why forests are always being formed. So here you need to understand that the final or the climax community is mostly of the forest. So now, as we have understood what are primary and what are secondary successions, also we have understood the process of succession. Now we'll do some of the MCQs related to this topic. These questions have been asked in the previous year question papers of NET examination only. So let's start. First question is, the process of invasion is completed through the following stages. This has been asked in June 2011, I guess paper 2 or paper 3, because at that time two papers were of the subject, paper 2 and paper 3. So the process of invasion, right, is completed through, there were three steps in the invasion process. What were they? So the options are migration and establishment of species in bare area. This will never be correct because there are only two steps. Second is migration, ecesis, and aggregation. We'll see that, right? The third one is ecesis and aggregation. Fourth one is migration, aggregation, and settlement of species. So options C and A are already cut because there were three steps, we already know. And the right answer to this question is definitely answer B, that is migration. That is the species, spores or seeds will be migrated to the area. Then ecesis, that is, it will be established in that area successfully. And aggregation is the multiplication of the species in that area. So these were the three steps in the process, in the step of invasion. Now the second question is, replacement of existing communities by any external condition is termed as. So this is a very tricky question because the language of the question is very different. Replacement of existing communities. So there is one place where the communities are already existing and there is a replacement of those by any external condition. There has been some external condition, maybe there has been some condition because of which the existing community has been replaced by some other communities. What is the term for that? So the options are primary succession, secondary succession, autogenic succession, or none of the above. So primary succession is not this, because there is no existing community there, there is no organism that are already existing there. So the correct answer to this question will definitely be secondary succession, because it is the replacement of existing community. There has been some community living in an area and it has been replaced. Why? Because some external conditions have happened. For example, there have been fire in the forest, or the field have been harvested. There are some external conditions due to which the existing species have replaced. So it is secondary succession. This question has been asked in the June 2012 question paper. The third MCQ question is, establishment of species in a new area is referred to as. Some species has been established in a new area. What is the term for that? So the options are stabilization, aggregation, ecesis, or migration. Now you know the answer, I guess. So the correct answer to this question is option C, ecesis. As I've already told you, it is what part of invasion. It has three steps. First is migration, then ecesis and aggregation. It has been also asked in June 2013 question paper. So the fourth and the final question of this video is, nudation is generally caused by. This has been asked in June 2014 paper. The options are migration of species, climate change, invasion of foreign species, and modification of habitat. This is a very easy question, I guess. So the correct answer to this question is climate change. So the general cause of nudation is climate change. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have understood the lesson really well. Also, you can like the video if you have liked the content. You can comment down below your queries or your valuable feedback. Also, you can share it with your friends if they are also preparing for the examination, and hit the subscribe button to never miss any update of such kind. Thank you so much.